Welcome to Overtime the Podcast, a show dedicated to all things watches, with a special love for microbrands and their affordable range. I'm your host Praka, and some of you might know me as Kinda Average Watches. Join me as we explore new releases, share tips on building your collection, and put in some overtime with hands-on reviews of the latest watches. Whether you're a bit of a pro or you're just getting into the hobby, this podcast will keep you entertained with great stories from the people in the industry, casual conversations, and guest hosts who bring their own unique perspectives. Let's get started. Welcome to Overtime the Podcast, proudly sponsored by Watchpoint. All right. Today's guest, folks, is a watchmaker and a founder of the brand Favre-Bulle. I hope I'm saying it correctly. I will get clarification in a few minutes, in a minute or so. So they're a relatively new independent microbrand from Geneva, Switzerland, the home of watchmaking. So
Hi, Praka. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. I'm feeling good. Very, very, very good. I hope you all and you especially, Praka, are feeling good too.
I sure am. I sure am. So before we go any further ahead, did I say it correctly, the brand name?
Say it again to make sure, but I think fine.
Favre-Bulle?
It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's fine. You can say Favre-Bulle or
Favre-Bulle.
Favre-Bulle if you say it the French way, but
Favre-Bulle.
I heard way worse, so I would say that's correct.
No, I want to try and get it right. I always do. I always do this. I got to get it
Yeah, it
right.
was
We
great.
all have names for a reason, and we all have brands for a reason. So Favre-Bulle.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
done. So Favre-Bulle. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'm like I said before we started recording, I know you're just recovering from an illness, so I'm glad you're recovered well enough to join us today.
No, yeah, I'm feeling good. I almost attempted the podcast yesterday, but then I thought, no, if I'm not feeling well, you're gonna hear it and it's gonna be a boring one. So, and I hope today it's not gonna be a boring one. So I'll
I'm
give 200% of my energy.
No, I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't. All right, before we get right into it, got to do our wrist checks. We always do before we start the episode. What have you got in your wrist, mate?
Well, as you can imagine, I'm wearing one of my watches. So today I'm wearing the Three Peaks edition, the white peak. So
Ooh.
it's the white dial with the blue hands. It's still the prototype. It's not the final version. That will be slimmer. That will be with all the enhancement,
Hmm.
but still feel good to wear it. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, no matter the outfit or the weather, it's always super nice.
Yeah,
What
no,
about you?
that's beautiful. That's again, as we do in every episode, I will be putting all the links in the show notes. Of course, I'll be putting a link to Alexandre's watch as well, and I'll get us Gasut Club 703.1. Yep. So it's the entry model club. Yeah, I've had it for I'm gonna say about a year now. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's very simple, yet a little bit classy.
Yeah,
Manual
it
wind.
suits your wrist. It
Thank you.
suits your wrist.
Thank you.
Think the right side.
Yeah, it's 36 mil, but because of the longer lugs, of course, it sits a bit prouder, almost wears more like a 38, 39. I'm glad I went with a 36. I've said the story before in the podcast. I tried on the 38 when I was away for work in
Mhm.
an well and an AD, and I thought, like I said, it's taken a few goes for us to really get going. But all right, before we get into the brand, I want to know, and I'm sure my audience wants to know as well, a little bit more about you. So if you could just start from the start, explain how you got into watches in the first place, what got you interested, and sort of your journey as a watchmaker to where you are now.
Yeah. So maybe to start with, please apologize for my English if it's not perfect, because that's not my mother tongue. So
Please, but you don't have to, mate. I
let's
can
start
I
with
can understand you very clearly. So please go ahead.
yeah. It all started. The journey started a long time ago. Started when I was at school actually, because that was really not my destiny to end up in watches. Actually, at first I was more into law and economics, so I was following a general path. So I think it's called like high school. It's the general path. And then one day I was watching my watch I had on my wrist, and I was really interested to see more of it. I was excited to understand how it works. I was very curious. And so I came home at night and I told my mom, listen, I want to do watchmaking. And at first she thought it was a crazy idea. So she took it as a joke. And then from there, I moved on with this idea. I moved forward. I did some internship. And then it's something I really liked. So I subscribed I registered, for the watchmaking school of Geneva, which is a great school, and I think it's pretty known. And from there, I did my watchmaking diploma, and then I continued with, I would say, superior studies, or like 2 years extra.
Yep.
So it's not an engineering degrees, but it's an in between where you're not working on the watches as a watchmaker, but you're not designing the watches yet. You're in between. You're solving problems. So it's a little bit of an in between being, let's say, just the brain or just the hands. And so I thought for me it was a good match. You touch the product, but yet you still reflect about it. Still reflect. So it was great.
So it's like a
And we were,
technical studies where you actually
yes,
hands-on. Okay. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Awesome.
And there we were doing some CAO, conception assisted by computer. Is that how you call it?
Yep. Is it like CAD modeling and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, CAD.
computer
Thank you.
assisted, yeah, design. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you. So you do
Yeah.
2D, sometimes 3Ds, and that's something I really loved. And I was trying there already to design some, not movements, but additional modules. So let's say you have a three hands movement, and then you just add a little plate with some more wheels, and from your three hands movement, you now have a moon phase, or you have a chronometer, or you have something else. So I was trying to design this. I was really enjoying, and I really wanted to create something. However, it was taking the problem from the wrong side, because before creating a movement or a complication, normally you start with a design.
Yeah.
Normally, you can do it the other way,
Yeah.
but also I was very young. I was at
Sure.
school, so it was not the moment. But that's something I really loved. I really enjoyed creating and letting an impressive and wonderful experience. The house is just it's majestic. It's beautiful. The manufacturer, and then after that, I moved to Lausanne, and that was for me the moment. That was the spark I needed to start the brand, because I had to quit Rolex. It was too far away. It was too difficult to commit every day to Rolex. It was far away, and the other manufacturers around Lausanne are a little bit far away also. It's either Vallée-Joux or Chaux-de-Fonds, so it's always quite a journey to reach your work. And I thought, this is it. I loved until here the idea of creating. I wanted to create. I wanted to have a foot in the watchmaking industry still. However, I could not go every day to work. Plus, I liked my job at Rolex, but it was not enough for a watch enthusiast.
Sure. Sure. Did you feel like it
If I
was
compare it to today,
limiting? Do you feel like it was
yeah,
limiting what you could do or what you wanted to do?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, for example, even if I was working in another manufacturer, let's say, I would always see more or less only one kind of watch. It's not so open. Like at Rolex, you would see mostly only Rolexes if you work on the terrain. If you work in another company, you will see mostly the problems of one kind of watch, one brand, but you don't see the entire world of the watchmaking. It's magnificent, and it's a big world. So I wanted to see more. I wanted to be also more part of the watch world.
Sure.
And all of this made sense. It was the idea was to create a watch brand, so I could live the passion fully.
Yeah.
I think this was the thing.
Yeah.
So
Incredible.
from there we started step by step. We thought, okay, let's find a designer that can transcript my drawings into a real design.
Sure.
Because I did the drawings, but honestly, my talent is very limited.
You had the idea, you put it down on paper, you let someone else make it into a
Yeah,
proper watch
exactly.
design.
So
So yeah, good, good.
luckily, with the design on the paper, there were also some words, because otherwise, I don't know how the designer would have understand what I designed. I'm a terrible drawer. No, but we made it. It was fine. A few back and forth with the designs until we reached really what I had in mind. And yeah, step by step, then we did first prototypes, some reviews, etc., etc.
Mm.
And then we arrived finally in June 2025, June of this year, for the launch of the brand on Kickstarter.
Mm.
And in 1 month, we happily reached our goal. So
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
we are today.
Here we are. Here we are. Oh, that's
Yeah,
fantastic. Fantastic. I think you're the first person in the podcast who has worked for Rolex that's come on the podcast. So it's always very interesting to hear about it because it's a bit of a black box.
indeed.
No one really, there's not a lot of talk about what actually happens in there. So I'm not going to poke too much into that because I don't know, you might have NDAs or something. No, but I guess
If you
what I
have
want
any
to,
question, go
yeah,
ahead.
no, because I guess I want to link it to your brand and yourself, right? And I want to see, so how has uh, you working in Rolex and seeing, I guess, a brand that's really, how do I say, like artisanship or
Mhm.
it's creating something beautiful. And I'm not disrespecting them; they are making beautiful watches, but really it's perfecting that manufacturing process from start to finish, creating that and having the, I guess, your learnings and your brand right now.
I think it had a major impact in
Mm,
the quality and what the customer will get for the price.
mm,
For me, there is absolutely no chance that there's something related to quality or something I even don't agree with that I would give to a customer.
mm.
The idea, I mean, for 1,500 Swiss francs, it was very, very challenging to reach that price point. I mean, to do
Yeah,
it. And but for me, it was very important that the customer gets the best quality and the best watch for his money. And of course, I'm less, so sometimes we can't do. I mean, we have probably costs that Rolex don't have anymore.
yes.
So
Yeah.
we're a
No,
small brand,
it's well, I mean,
but
yeah,
quality talking, that's something I'm taking from them
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure, for sure. No, well
Best
said.
quality.
Well said. I remember when
Yeah.
when you first messaged and when we first started got talking to each other and when you shared and I had a look at the price and for what it was and I was like, geez, that is a lot of watch for the money. Obviously, in Australia, our our currency is not as good, so it does seem like more. But if you're looking at purely just looking at Swiss francs, and then you look at the different models or different watches that you can get, and for an automatic chronograph watch with with the finishing and with I guess the story as well, right? That from yourself, you're a trained watchmaker, you've done this, and then now you've gone to your own brand. I think that there's a lot there. There's definitely a lot there, so I can definitely appreciate that. I just want to talk a little bit more about obviously the watch itself. I didn't really go into what the watch is, and I guess if in your own words, your debut model, the Three Peaks, it's a automatic chronograph, and you obviously have chosen the Swiss nature as your inspiration. So could you go into a little bit more about the design choices?
Yeah. So it's not purely and only Swiss mountains, but it can be from everywhere. But you're right; it's mostly about mountains, nature, all of this. Let me explain a bit more.
Sure.
We When we designed these watches, we took inspiration in the nature, and as you mentioned, the Swiss nature, for example, and the mountains. The idea was essential moments of life, the go back to the sources, to take the time also, whether it's the nature like we expressed through this model, but it can be just moments in family, it can be a quality moment. It's really slow down, just to slow down. And so we try to express it into the watches by different ways. Firstly, we took this chronograph, and maybe you noticed there is not the, I don't know how you spell it, but like the half second or the millisecond or centiseconds on the chronograph. There's only the seconds.
Mm.
And this is firstly a way to express, okay, we have a chronograph, but let's take the time also. You know, we don't need to be rushed to the millisecond or whatever. This was one way to express it, but also then the entire design was made simple in a way to remind the simplicity of the moment. So that means not too much writings, the case, the dial, everything is pretty sober and everything is qualitative. That's do you say qualitative? Yeah, it's qualitative.
I think so.
The
Yeah.
strap is qualitative. Okay, yeah.
Quality.
The
Yeah.
finishes,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
everything is yeah, quality oriented, because that's also what we want to express. That the moments you share, the moments you live, it should be quality, not quantity. So through the watch, we really oriented the design and the product in a quality way. The dial itself is a big piece on the watch. So it's a grain dial. The idea behind it was to remind the textures you can find outside, you can find in the mountain. So this imperfect surface and the reflection also of the light on it. It's very different than a flat dial. And then you have those subdials that are flat but also angled. This reflects the light again, like it's just magnificent, and it's what you can have when you hike or when you're outside with the lake or with whatever surface. The
Mm.
reflections is always different.
Mm.
So this, and finally the hands, the subdials hands are shaped like the mountains, and this is the little link
Yeah.
to the mountains.
Very nice.
So
Very nice.
yeah, this is what inspired us for this model.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I mean, you gotta obviously, folks, you have to check out the watch itself and listen to what Alexander's just gone through, and then you can actually appreciate it together, and you go, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, I'm sure with images it helps a lot more to understand.
yeah, now it all clicks. Now it all clicks. So no, very good, very good. And of course, I got to ask the colors as well. So you've got white peaks, which is the one that you're wearing.
The white peaks is
Yeah.
like you can imagine a beautiful day of January or February. You're in the mountains. It has snowed recently. You have the perfect snow on the peak, and you have this beautiful blue sky. And this is the blue hands that you have on your white dial, and you
Nice.
just have a nice sun ray that hits you, and it's just perfect.
That's perfect. Perfect. All right. That all sounds very.
Stainless steel hands.
Mhm.
The white peak is the only one with blue hands. The ice blue has the stainless steel hands and the ice blue dial, and this is more like for a glacier
Mm.
let's say recall, or yeah, it's an image of the glacier. And again, you have all these reflections of the light that you can imagine or see if you go to a glacier with the little droplets falling here and there, the different surfaces you find on the glacier, and you have this beautiful blue.
Mm.
It's yeah, it's this one is just beautiful. No matter the light, it's if you go in a dark room, it's gonna be incredible because the subdials are gonna stand out. If you go outside in the sun, it's gonna be just incredible because the blue is gonna be very vivid or bright or alive.
Vivid. Yeah. Yeah. I know he's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. No. Beautiful. Beautiful. And of course, sunset, which is the
yeah.
orangey and reddy. It's almost like a. How am I gonna say it?
It's like a bowl,
Yeah.
like
What
like a
would you
good
call?
bottle of red wine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a wine. That's the color. It's a wine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And no, it's awesome. It's awesome. All right. We talked about the inspirations behind your design and how you got there, and it's fantastic to see. I want to talk about the obviously the Kickstarter campaign. So you didn't, within your
Right.
good
Yeah.
thing, you were successful. You got to the Kickstarter goal, and it's great to see that there's already notices out to the backers to say, hey, you know what? We're actually going to be improving on what we said would do. We're going to reduce the thickness of the overall watch, and
Mhm.
you do already doing improvements to the production more, which is fantastic to see. So how's that, I guess, that process been for you? Because I have spoken to people in the past who exclusively use Kickstarter, and I've also
Mhm.
spoken to people who prefer not to. How's your process been,
Yeah.
and I guess has that helped you or hindered you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll take you through my thoughts process for the
Sure,
Kickstarter.
please.
Initially, it was really a big question for me because on one hand, you have this very helpful platform, Kickstarter, with a good visibility, already people who are used to use it, who know the system, who trust the system, all of this. On another hand, you have Kickstarter that takes also a margin that's
Mm,
significant or can be significant. It doesn't prove to anyone that you're gonna ship what you sell. It can still be a scam or whatever. And you can or you are associated with other brands that maybe are cheaper in price or less qualitative. So it was really difficult for me to say, okay, we're gonna go on the website, on our own website, and sell the watches, or to go on the Kickstarter. I finally decided to go on Kickstarter because at that moment I was pretty sure that if you go on Kickstarter, you have to send the watches. So for me, it was really a proof of trust
mm,
towards the backers that okay, we're on Kickstarter, we are a serious brand, we're gonna do what we say. It's after that I learned, oh no, actually it can still be a scam. So I was a bit disappointed.
yeah.
But I think the visibility of Kickstarter is still very good. I think
Yes.
it was still helpful in that sense. Some people they found us because of Kickstarter, so this is very positive. Now for the future, I don't think I will use it again simply because now we did our first collection. We proved and we will prove that quality talking it's fine, the timeline is respected, all of this. So now we are a little bit more trusted, let's say, a little bit more known, and we create the family gently. So I think from there it's gonna be easier to have our own pre-sale page or whatever.
Mm, mm.
But I think for a start, it was still positive.
Yep, yep. I mean, it's in the name, right? It's a Kickstarter. It's it's a fire
Yeah.
starter. It's what gets people,
But
set
for
up
the
and going.
Kickstarter,
Yeah.
our price point was quite high also. That's why I hesitated.
Mm,
We did
yeah.
1,500 Swiss francs. It was the price for the watch.
Mm,
And I think it's really the maximum you can find on Kickstarter.
yeah.
I'm not sure it's really made for this kind of watches.
Watch. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do
But
normally find more like three-handers and I guess more simpler watches and I guess in terms of design and how much you get as well, sometimes you don't. Yeah, so I get what you're saying, but I'm glad that it was fulfilled for you and a success. And like you said, there's in the future you'll do things a little bit differently. So yeah, that's awesome. I want to talk about selecting, I guess, a chronograph. You know,
yeah.
for a watch brand to launch, generally, I find, from what I've seen, anecdotal evidence, a three-hander is normally the first model. It's simple. It's not as expensive as well to start.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a bit of a, I wouldn't say it's a risk, but it is, you went into it that, no, I'm going to go into the chronograph, an automatic chronograph, a Swiss automatic chronograph to as my first one. And you also obviously spoke about your love for making modules or you wanted to do that even before you were trying to run before you could walk. So,
Yeah.
what's next? I mean, well, first of all, why did you pick chronograph for a first move? Let's watch. And then secondly, what other complications can we see in the future?
So about the chronograph, you are right. Actually, it was challenging to launch a chronograph. Why I chose this? Because the first watch I assembled when I was young was a chronograph. It was a chronograph, moon phase. What did we have also? Yeah, month, day, everything you want. It was
Wow.
an ETA movement 7750 something. You can easily find it. And it looks like the La Joupé, a watch I loved. I loved to assemble it, but also to look at it. And I wanted to recreate it, but with my vision of the watchmaking, with my vision of a watch. I chose a little different movement because the movement I prefer the La Jouperet, but also on the dial I find it nicer, only 3 subdials and then a sober dial. So this was the thought behind the chronograph. So because I love it and because it spoke to me, yes, that's for sure. It's a little bit more challenging financially talking,
Sure.
but well, luckily we made it. We still have some more to come, and for the future, we spoke at lunch actually with the designer. We have something very exciting, another complication. So again, I was thinking at first, should I go for a 3 hands? Shall I be maybe a bit more standard and develop something most of the people like?
Sure.
But at the same time, I was thinking, no, should I just be, should I just develop something I love, something that speaks to me, and also
Yes.
that represents ourselves, our brand. And our brand is about taking the time. It's about seeing the time maybe with another perspective, and for that, jumping hour, I think, is what we will move with for now. So
Nice.
nothing is fixed yet. No, there's nothing blocked,
Okay.
but that's what we are exploring right now. So,
I like it. I like it. No, I love
the
jumping hour.
jump hour, it's very interesting because when we say you have to take the time, the jump hour is the perfect analogy of it because you have the hour that's blocked for 59 minutes and then poof, it changes.
Yeah.
But then during 59 minutes, it means you take the time. The time is not moving. The time is still for 59 minutes. And that's something that speaks to me. And I think it represents very well the brand.
Oh,
So,
wow.
uh,
I've never ever heard a jump hour complication explained like that, and that's an awesome explanation. That's a great way to sell it, I'm telling you right now. If you're into microbrand and independent watches, which you clearly are as you're listening to this podcast, you got to check out Watchpoint. Watchpoint is the newest destination in Melbourne, Australia for microbrand and independent watches. But it's more than just a brick and mortar store. It's a hub for watch enthusiasts. Come check out brands such as HZ, Basel, Second Hour, RZE, and Montbray, and other exciting watches you won't find anywhere else. Watchpoint is also your go-to website for buying said watches, exploring microbrand profiles, discovering new releases, and staying informed with editorials, industry insights, and buying guides. So if you're keen on trying out your favorite microbrand watches, drop into Shop 304, Level 3, the Block Arcade on Collins Street, or visit watchpoint.com.au or check them out on Instagram at watchpoint.au for more.
that's what I like with it. It's timestamp feels for 59 minutes.
Exactly. Oh, I can see the print already, you know. Uh, time standstills and then you can have yes, I can
What
yeah.
will you do with it?
What will you do with it exactly? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, fantastic. I love how you explain that. That's great. Jump hour is awesome. So I'm guessing it'll be a similar movement manufacturer, probably Le Jour Perret as well, similar or
I think so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we're not, we aim to stay in the same price point,
Yep.
more or less.
Mm,
Hopefully a little bit cheaper.
mm.
Well, not cheaper in a bad way, but
Sure. Sure.
like people pay less
Yeah.
for a very beautiful movement and watch.
Mm.
We don't want to go down on the quality.
Yes.
Probably we still want to be at the best in the quality, and yeah, we want to offer the customer the best for his price. But if we can make a watch, I don't know, between 1,500, 1,800, I think it would be great because the lower the price, the more people can enjoy it. And
Yes.
the idea is really to bring everyone together
Mm.
and that everyone can enjoy our watches.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's great. It's great. Yeah, it's great to see. I think that price point is always a very good price point for if you look across independent micro brand sort of space. For me personally, I always find that price point to be a really good balance between quality and price. An argument. Either way,
yeah, of course.
there's going to be people for your you will find the right level and the right customers
Audience.
for audience exactly, and vice versa. There's always a watch for you out there,
Yeah.
and for and for some of the listeners that are listening, and definitely, of course, urge check it out. And I'm also very excited for the jump hour as well as of course your current model. All right, so let me move on from there. I want to talk about your brand name. Tell
Yeah,
us about your brand name. So, if I understand correctly, that's your family name, right? That is you.
that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
So, does your family have a watchmaking background, or
No, not my family. There's been some Favre-Bulle. There's been a great name in the watchmaking industry, Favre-Bulle.
okay?
It was also me. I was doing the.
Yes, it makes sense. So cool, awesome. Thank you. Thanks for sharing
Yeah,
that.
it's a little bit. It's difficult. I don't know how you translate it in English, but it's a position where, because obviously the people on the production, they cannot do. They have to produce, so they
Yes,
cannot do the jobs on the side that it's not for them, but it's also not for the quality. It's not there yet, or it's not
yeah.
for the maintenance yet. So you're there and you solve all the problems that's too big for them, but too small for the next.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. No, no, it makes sense. It's just like I mean, it's basically being like a project engineer that's a project manager that's just whatever problem that needs to be solved, you just do it, you get it,
yeah, and when it's big, that's very good because when it's a big problem, then the quality takes the subject, takes the project, and then you're there as a representative of the production. So you still see and you still have a voice to say, "Oh
Mm.
wait, no, we should not do this because the way we work in production, that's gonna be annoying for us. It's gonna be
Yes.
difficult. It's gonna make us lose time, whatever." So
Yep.
you're involved in many projects and you see a
Yeah.
lot. So
Yeah, yeah. No, you always have to. Oh, I hate bringing up my work speak when I'm talking about watches, but you always have to consult all the stakeholders before you make decisions.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm
So the
I'm
job.
an engineer by day, so that's
So yeah,
half
you
my
know
job.
exactly how it
Yeah,
works.
yeah, exactly. Oh, awesome, fantastic! It's great to hear. It's great to hear that it also works the same in the watchmaking industry. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to watches. Let's go back to a bit more about the fun stuff. Let's go back to the obviously micro brands or independent brands. A lot of it is through the internet, right? It's through
yeah,
what you see in the internet, website, what I've been seeing shows that are happening. I mean, you've got your big shows that have always happened, like your Baselworld and Geneva watch days and all these things. But we've also seen a lot of smaller micro brand independent watch fairs that are happening all over the world. So are you planning to attending some of these and I guess showcasing your watches anytime soon?
yeah. So yes, nowadays we are very lucky to have internet. Honestly, that's a big, big, big help.
Mm.
I can't even imagine launching a brand without internet. It's so
Yeah.
helpful. You can connect so many people. You can communicate to so many people. It's incredible. But many people they still want to try a watch. Like you said, you tried the 38 millimeter watch and you ended up buying the 36. That's right.
Exactly.
But it's very important to try the watches. So for this, the watch fairs are obviously a great help. And we're gonna attend actually the Micro Praha. It's in Prague. It's
Yes.
gonna be end of November, the last weekend of November. So we will be there. We will showcase the watches and hopefully also the prototypes for the
Mm,
next launch.
exciting.
Not the jumping hour yet, though,
Okay, okay,
but
okay.
some different dials for the three peaks.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Okay, good
That's
to hear. Awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
Microbrand. I've seen some photos on Instagram, I think when they did it last year, and it looked really fun. It looked like
Yeah, this year they
yeah.
changed the location and the new location is gonna look stunning. It's amazing. It's an old building. It's very beautiful.
Awesome, awesome. No, it's great. Any plans to come over to I guess this side of the world, Asia, at some point?
I would like to for
Mm.
now. For 2025, for sure, no.
Okay.
2026, hopefully we will do more. I didn't see so many watch first on this side, but I
There's
need to look more through.
no
Oh
wor-
yeah.
I'll send you some. I'll send you some, and then
Oh,
you
with
can.
pleasure. Yeah, with pleasure.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a big
very
hub.
interested by the small watch fairs. Obviously, Watches and Wonders is great, but I mean the big ones there, they take so much space, and obviously,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
uh, it's
Yeah.
very interesting. Myself, I love going and visit them.
Yep.
As a brand, it's difficult to have your space,
Mm.
so
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
it makes sense to stand next to the ones your size. So micro
Yes.
brands and small
Yeah.
small fairs is great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, there's a
Oh
couple.
yeah.
I know in London, there's a couple that I think one or two in London, smaller ones in the UK. So it's still close enough to you, close-ish to you. And then
Yeah, yeah. This year
yeah,
we missed the Milano Watch Week.
nice, Milan.
We will miss the the one in Paris also. We
Uh-huh.
will miss a few, but it's too early for us.
Yeah.
That's why we will be ready for November. End of November, we have
Mm.
Micropra. It's great. Then the end of the year, there's less. Then it's gonna be 2026. It's gonna be quickly here. So
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's gonna come quickly. I can't believe it's already the end of September. Yes, it's crazy.
going too fast.
It is a bit too fast. Listeners, Micro Praha. That's where you can see Alexander and Favre-Bulle in the flesh. So awesome. All right. I'm gonna ask you one more question before we wrap up the question section of the podcast. What's your dream for your company, like in the future? I know you mentioned that you want to, you add in another model soon, hopefully with the jumping hour. But what can we see in the future from yourself, or where would you like it to be?
For me, the dream would have to have a strong DNA
Mm,
that you can recognize the watch. You can say from far, oh, that's a Favre-Bulle,
mm.
without without it standing out too much. You can have a strong DNA and you're like, that's ugly, but you recognize it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not
yeah.
what we aim for. We aim for something delicate, for something subtle, something nice and elegant,
Mm,
but that stands out that you can recognize. So I would like a strong DNA, and also I would like to have different collections. Not, I don't know how to express it, but I would like some creativity, sometimes some funny collections, maybe some more relaxed, sometimes some casual, maybe sometimes complications, but always with this DNA. And I think that's a difficult challenge to,
mm.
be a little bit everywhere, but always that everything makes sense, that there's a coherence, that's how you say,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yep, yep, yep.
stick
Okay,
together, the
good.
story sticks together, the DNA is present, that it sticks together also.
Mm,
So that's the challenge I
yeah.
would like to take.
There's not many
Mm.
brands out there that can say, put the hand up and say, yeah, every one of our models has that same design language, especially if they are in many pots, if you know what I'm saying, if you're
Yeah,
into many different things. There are, of course, brands that do that, and you're right, you can stand it. I mean, just I'm not comparing anything, but I'm looking at my Nomos. You can tell a Nomos no matter what the model
yeah,
is. Well, at least for me, I can say, I go, yeah, that's a Nomos. Just it's very simple. I mean, it's very easy because they got that design language. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how
yeah.
it'll. I
Thanks a
had
lot.
no, no, it's okay. It's not a problem at all. I hope you had a good fun
Oh yes.
with questions as well.
I
So
have one question for you.
for me, yes, go please.
Will I see you at the Micro Praha show or on another watch fair?
No, with Micro Praha, but yes, at another watch fair maybe in the future. Who knows? Nothing
Yeah.
planned, nothing confirmed. I think at first it will probably be something local, as in within Australia, before branching out. There are one or two slowly growing big one. I mean, I guess one in Sydney and one in Melbourne. Two, yeah. So yeah, there's slowly anything you've read online, seen online. So it doesn't have to be, yeah. So TV show, whatever. Is it anything that you would like to share to our audience?
Ooh la la.
Caught you off
Should we
guard.
speak about the tariffs or it's gonna put the podcast down?
You could say how you want. I mean, that's good. It's a bit hard, isn't it? It's a bit painful.
At the moment, it's a big topic here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes some space.
Mm,
It takes some space, whether it's about the watch brands themselves or the employees. I mean, it's a difficult period. We
mm,
see, and I think the brands they still try to keep the face,
mm.
but yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah, because
I hope.
the impacts would be pretty. I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot. I guess a lot of us watch enthusiasts looking at tariffs and stuff, and probably look into this as, oh, I'm gonna have to pay more, but really, the real impact, the human impact, is not really seen as much, and unless you look into it, like in Switzerland, like you say, the employees, they're
Mm,
possibly getting cut because the
yeah,
watch brand isn't selling as much, and yeah, it's a good point.
yeah,
It's a good point. It's a
yeah,
human impact for everyone. So
yeah. And even if we're not talking about sales or the impact on the customer or whatever, well,
speak to are impacted by this, and I think I
yeah,
think I think it really makes them think about their purchases a lot
opening
more.
postal
Yeah.
boxes. You should open some postal boxes, receive the watches, and then you ship them.
I
Just
know.
take.
I have heard of brands setting that up already, doing that and going and
Yeah,
that's yeah,
yeah,
because that's the only way they
yeah,
can put I guess a location, postal box
yeah,
and say, okay. I mean, there's still there's still percentages of tax and stuff to be paid, but
yeah,
it's not as insane as it is directly from origin, from Switzerland. So it is a big issue. So I'm glad to hear it from a person from Switzerland's perspective, but yeah, mostly what I talk about, which is the affordable and micro brand and independent space. So yeah, that's my collection so far, but it's evolving. It's ever evolving. It never stops. I am always buying and selling and
yeah.
trying something different, trying something new. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I thought myself of selling one of my watches to change a little bit.
Yeah.
That's really cool that we can, buy, sell, and it's almost like just trying the watches for sometime.
Exactly.
You have them for 1 or 2 years, and
Yeah.
then you can change. 1 year, honestly, I never did 1 year because I think I need more time to enjoy it. But
That's
but now,
I'm
yeah.
terrible. I bought a watch the other day and I really enjoyed it and I thought this is awesome. And then it was probably a little bit too big for me. The lug to lug was
Mm.
maybe a touch bigger than I would like, and I went, I'm gonna sell it. I sold it. Less than 2 weeks. Not less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's quick. That's quick.
That's a record. I think it was like a record. Yeah, it was less than 2 weeks, 10 days or something. Since I had it to when it left me. So, but again, beautiful watch, absolutely beautiful. Aventurine, jumping hour, Chinese
Oh,
watch. It was just cool to have to try out. But like
yeah.
I learned from a friend, James, friend of the podcast, and also a good friend. He said you don't have to keep every watch that you can still love it. You can still love it and let it go.
Yeah. That's really a romantic phrase.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, and that
If
would
you
be
love it,
my
you let it go. Once it comes
exactly
back, then it's meant to be.
exactly. What about your collection? Tell me.
Oh, my biggest piece is the Rolex GMT Master 2, the black and brown, the root beer.
Oh, nice. That's a classic.
Uh, yeah, honestly,
Modern?
that's my favorite because there's also this something personal as I was working for the ceramic line,
Uh,
production line. So this one has a ceramic bezel. So for me, it's really something that speaks to my heart,
Yes, of
not
course.
just to my eyes. I really enjoy it, and you can wear it with everything,
Yeah.
honestly. And even, where sometimes you're at the hotel and you have to dress up to whether go to dinner or breakfast or whatever. Honestly, with this watch, you can wear it and then wear the ugliest and the sportiest shorts. You still look dressed. Look like, okay, this guy is dressed for dinner. But then you remove the watch and you just look like, yeah, you're out
Come
of the
straight from the
gym and you,
beach. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. Is that a modern, that's a modern reference, is it? 12.
Was the 2023, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
beautiful. I got a friend who is looking for that exact model. So, yes, he hasn't quite.
I'm not allowed to sell it anyway.
No, 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 no. That's a keeper, mate. That's a keeper.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, we're not allowed to sell it on special price as an employee.
Yes.
But also, yeah, when it speaks to your heart, I think it's difficult to sell a
Yeah, no,
watch.
it's special, right? It's a time to when you
Uh,
work there,
yeah,
and regardless of, what beautiful or whatever it is, it's a story and it's a link. So
yeah. There's also I have also a Tudor that you you do the assembly of the Tudor, not the movement, but the movement in the
the
watch
casing,
case with the
yeah.
dial and the hat. Yeah. I
Ah,
have one Tudor like this engraved with my name behind. That's when you finished your studies
yeah.
and you paid $100 and the value is 2,500. It's a chronograph also.
Wow,
And
that's not bad,
yeah,
eh?
and that's
That's,
very good. Yeah. Sometimes you think, yeah, well, if I sell my Roly Poly, I sell my Tudor and then this and that, and maybe I can buy I don't know, a very nice watch
yeah,
with worth a few thousands
yeah.
of. But then no, you can't do it
No, 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 no. It's your story. It's your thing.
when it's so personal. Yeah, you can't do it. So now I'm just stuck with those watches. But no, I really love it. Those
Yeah.
watches,
Oh,
you can
awesome.
wear it with everything.
Awesome.
Tudor,
So,
Rolex. Yeah.
so
And the
that
first, yeah, sorry.
no, 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 no. I was just gonna say that. Sorry to interrupt. The tutor, so the secret guys is and girls is if you like to get tutor chronograph for 100 Swiss francs, you just have to do 3 years of watchmaking school first, right? And then you can get it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So
Sorry,
yeah,
you go.
maybe if you work, I'm sure you can have maybe two or three watches if
Yeah.
you work and buy them. No, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say on Kickstarter also I bought this Yema watch.
Ah,
You know the
yes.
micro rotor.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. Did you
This
get
is
this
how I
the snake
discovered.
bracelet?
No,
No. Okay.
I got stainless steel bracelet, and because they were late on the delivery, we got
Ah.
also an FKM strap.
Ah, okay.
Uh, and yeah, that's how I discovered Kickstarter.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yema. Yeah.
Yeah. When I meant the snake bracelet, not actually snake skin,
Ah, you mean the design?
the design. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, sorry. Yeah.
No, no, that's okay. I probably should have made myself clear. If I send this to you, do you get that? That link?
Monochrome
Is
watches. Type.
is that the one you
No,
got?
no,
No,
it's
not
not
this
this
one.
one.
Okay.
No, no, my one looks
A bit
more or
different.
less like a Tissot, let's say, more regular. I can send it to you here. Well,
Yeah, send it to us. I'll chuck that in the I'll chuck that
tack.
in the
Here
show
it
notes.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the very top watch is the one I got, the green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it interesting to have a micro rotor at that price. I thought, hey, that sounds like a good deal, you know?
Oh, that's awesome. Very
Yeah,
nice.
with a green movement, that's rare. It's not very. It's a little bit atypical for a watch, but
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
And this was on Kickstarter. I didn't realize it was on Kickstarter. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
Oh, this is really nice. Look how thin it is as well.
Yeah,
Kickstarter price of 1,500 euros. Oh, there you go.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you did well. Nice. You got all the deals. The Rolex, the Tudor, and this as well. Nice. I like
Yeah, that's
it.
something I always wanted, the micro rotor. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, damn, this ad targeted me well. Let's do it.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. All right. I'll
Sometimes I found it. Which, the tutorial you said, huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. The one that you got
Oh, wait,
with your watchmaking
I
thing.
think I saved it in Chrono 24 because
Did
I
you?
didn't find it. I found it once and I was like, that's the
Uh,
one. But it's not.
that's okay. Well, I'll grab the link which and all the exciting things that you're doing and all the exciting things that still to come.
Well, thanks a lot for the space you offered me, for the time, for the good questions, for the nice chat. I had a great time. I can confirm you. It was really great. Uh, yeah, if we meet, I would be very delighted to share a coffee with you, or even with anyone from the audience. It's someone. If sometimes you're in Switzerland, feel free to text me.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we meet on a watch fair or anywhere in the world.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to that. So, of course, I'll leave links to email. I'll leave all the contact details so people can reach you as they like.
Yeah, my home address.
But your best way to contact you is your email or Instagram?
No, I think my email.
Email.
Well, both are fine, but sometimes on Instagram,
You miss DMs,
if
don't
you're
you?
not friend, it gets hidden in the requests,
Yep, yep.
and yeah, something that I really don't like because the requests they are hidden on the
Yeah.
DMs. It's on the right, and sometimes you miss some. But yeah, now I check frequently. Are there any requests?
On
Because
the other side.
I've been yeah, I've been troubled a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah, no problem. All right. Email over Insta people, but Insta is also
But
fun.
yeah,
Very
DM
good.
me.
That's
But
it.
thanks a lot, Praka. It was very
No,
nice.
no worries at all. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, if there's nothing else, we'll leave it right there. Cheers.
Yeah. I wish you a good night. But for you,
Cheers.
it's night.
Thank
And
you. And
have a good day to everyone.
thank you. Good evening to you too. Cheers. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to Overtime the podcast. I hope you enjoyed the episode. You can find us on our Instagram at Overtime the Podcast, at Kinda Average Watches, or flick me an email on overtimethepod@gmail.com. I appreciate your support and value your feedback. If you have any questions, suggestions, or topics that you would like the podcast to cover in the future, please hit us up. Until next time.